Hi, I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about Reiki. I'm sure some of you have come across Reiki before. Maybe you've had a Reiki treatment, or you know somebody that's learnt Reiki, or maybe you've just read about it on the internet. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit about Reiki. Reiki is without a doubt the fastest growing complementary or alternative therapy in the world today, and has been for quite a number of years. Reiki is a very powerful spiritual development and hands-on healing system. It's used in hospital environments, in hospice and care homes, and its effects have been astonishing in helping those that are suffering from all sorts of different conditions, whether they're physical conditions or mental or emotional conditions. The evidence for the effectiveness of Reiki is mounting by the day. There are reports from all over the world about the effectiveness of Reiki treatments. It's very simple to learn, and it will and can transform your life very powerfully. Just to give you an example, one of my students was telling me about a fairly traumatic dietary problem that she's had for quite a number of years now. And she said in a WhatsApp message to me fairly recently that there's certain foods that she really enjoys eating, and for the past 11 years she just hasn't been able to eat them, because 2 or 3 hours after eating those foods she'd always have to rush to the bathroom and she'd be throwing it up. Immediately after that Reiki class, this condition completely disappeared. She was telling me that that day she ate a particular food and was fully expecting to have to rush to the bathroom again, where she'd be throwing it up once more, and it didn't happen. And it didn't happen later that evening or that night, and the next day she was again able to eat foods that previously she hadn't been able to eat without throwing up. And it has completely transformed her life. Reiki does have the ability to fundamentally change your life on all sorts of levels, whether that's to do with a physical illness or it's some sort of mental or emotional issue that you have. Reiki can impact on all sorts of different levels. Another one of my students in the UK many years ago came to me initially for some Reiki treatments, and she was suffering from very severe rheumatoid and osteoarthritis, to the point where her husband was going to put her in a wheelchair. After her Reiki training, she went back to the hospital for her routine blood test, and the doctors told her that there was no evidence whatsoever that she'd ever had arthritis in her life. Now this old lady is now able to wear high-heeled shoes. She can play with her grandchildren in the garden. She can drive the car. She can walk to the shops. All things that she couldn't do prior to that. I taught a class recently in Wigan in the UK, and I just want to read you part of a message from one of the students on that class. And this is a woman who's a Reiki master already. She's trained in a different tradition of Reiki, and came to me for retraining in this particular tradition called Reiki Jin Kei Do. And this is what she said. As you know, we did our level 1 Jin Kei Do a couple of weeks ago, and it is all going great from my perspective. Just one question. As I was already a Reiki master, is there a big increase in the flow of the Reiki now that I have taken this last attunement, the Jin Kei Do attunement? The reason I ask is because my patients and carers at work have been reporting significant increases in their Reiki experiences during their treatments. They have been reporting feelings of black pressure clouds lifting from them at the end of sessions, and general feelings of, wow, that was the best session yet. That sort of feedback from my classes is not uncommon. Many people do report significant changes in their daily experiences, their experiences of life in general. Life seems to get lighter, freer, happier, and slowly but surely they find that their lives are becoming more and more into balance. Reiki is an astonishing healing system. It's a life transformation system. It's not just about you going and healing other people. You can work on yourself. This is principally what it is for. And it does have that potential to absolutely change your life for the better. So if you're interested in learning Reiki, and really you should be, because it is going to make a difference to you, there is a class again at Beit Mariam, which is on the Cairo Alex Desert Road, and that's on the 17th and 18th of November. And you can book onto that class by calling Mariam on the number that's appearing on the video right now, and she'll be happy to take that booking. So I hope to see you on that class. Please call Mariam as soon as you can to book that place. It's only a couple of weeks away, and I hope to see you then. Take care. Bye-bye.